Hello, hello, and welcome back to another Yotsume. God.
Hello.
I forgot what chapter it was. Hey, look, Tasokare. Wow. That looks like an interesting game. We have 66 stamina.
Returning to Shigan.
Person who wasn't answer. Wait for. Okay. Ooh, that sounds like a bad end. Ooh. Okay, so you have to play this game multiple times to get the true ending anyways, but whatever. But it looks like there's two ways to die here. If we forget our name, I'm assuming the one on the right means we forgot our name, and the one on the left is going to be a question we have to answer that's probably not going to be very difficult, but it will be for her.
Yeah.
Returning to Shigan. Shigan Gaegi. There are two F's. Write your name on one of two and breathe on it 3 times. Take the one with a name to Shigan, and then the lost child puts the blank effigy in the mouth and gets out of the gate to Shigan. Okay. If we're writing our name on one of these effigies and we're putting a blank one in our mouth, are we taking on like a no personality? Like we're giving our name up? Okay, we're gonna find out. She looks done. Oh, it's really easy. I thought it was a little more difficult. Well, so what should I do? There are 2 effigies, right? Then you need to write your name down onto this one and then blow it 3 times. This one will be a counterpart to yourself. Okay? And then get out of the gate with the other that is blank in your mouth. This one with your name takes the place of you. So you lose a name and can get out of the shrine. I knew he was gonna steal our name. E. Okay, then take the brush, write your name on this effigy, and don't make a mistake. Sitting in front of the desk, I took a brush in my hand. My family name is... well, my family name is... Sahara.
Sahara, yeah.
Then my first name... oh, my first name... Mai. Mao. Is your name Sahara Mai? Pretty sure. Is it really correct? Ooh. Ooh, okay, so if we mess up here, that's how you die.
Pretty much.
Really early death. Yes, Sahara Mai is correct.
Okay.
Well, considering it says Mai up in the left corner there. Okay, then write it on the effigy, alright? Then blow 3 times. I blew the effigy 3 times. I felt like the effigy got a little warm. Put the effigy here, then take the blank one. Let's go. Do I have to, like, eat the other one? Like, stick it in my mouth? What does that mean? I'm so worried. What if we die anyways? We came in front of the gate. This is the border of the shrine. Now put the effigy in your mouth. Mr. Tagata said, I put it in my mouth. You must not talk. Walk slowly and go forward. Think about your family and your home, not about the shrine. Just walk and think about people you want to see, okay? This sounds really dangerous. I'm worried. Amigo was standing still behind Mr. Tagata. Ellipses. I wanted to talk to Amigo, but I couldn't because I had the effigy in my mouth. Don't get lost again. You need to be happy. You've got to be free. Aw. Goodbye. Aw. I felt like Amigo smiled a little at me. Mr. Tagata pressed my back softly. I began to walk to the gate. I wonder what happens if we die there. God. We made it out! Wait, not yet. I'm going down the hill. My home is Dad's place. Dad is awkward, but he's kind. Dad's place is my home. I don't have a mother. My father isn't rich, but we cry together, laugh together, and sometimes get angry together. Dad's place is my home. I don't even have to think twice because I'm gonna go to my dad's place. My home. Dad told me not to walk around, but I broke the promise. Will he get mad at me? I'll say sorry to him. I gotta go home now. I was curious about my relatives. I wanted to know about my mom, but I believe he'll tell me everything one day. I'm sad that he hasn't told me about it, but maybe I've done the same thing. I couldn't talk about my future. I'll tell him about it. In front of Sagara's house, but capital S. Ah, yes. Somebody was up late doing this chapter.
Yeah.
I found myself standing in front of the gate of Sagara's house. I don't know how many hours I've spent. The sun has sunk behind the mountain. It's midnight. Well, then you know how many hours you've spent. I don't remember how I came here, but I was able to come home anyway. The effigy in my mouth is gone. When I was standing at the gate, holding the flashlight in his hand, Dad ran to me. He's really mad. Where have you been this late at night? Why did you go out and walk around the strange land without telling me anything? Dad raised his hand. I shrugged my shoulders because I thought he was going to hit me. Sounds like a good place to be. But his hand softly landed on my head. I was really worried about you. The voice is small, but it's trembling. I'm sorry, Dad. I felt happy even though he was mad. He got mad at me because he was worried about me. He gets mad because he loves me. I am loved by my heart swelled with what I am feeling now.
Aw.
This is emotional chapter. And then we're gonna go back and die. The next day. Oh, it's bright in here. I woke up with the good smell of miso soup. I love it so much. After I came home, I fell asleep and slept like a log. Maybe it was because of the tiredness and the reassurance. As I woke up, my stomach made a noise. Dad was already dressed and said with a smile, "You look starving. You're gonna eat a lot, aren't you?" I had breakfast and went to the graveyard. It's in a foot of the mountain. It takes about 15 minutes on foot. It's pretty here, though.
Yeah.
Aesthetic. It's a nice grave. I poured the water over the grave. There are some kanji characters written on the grave. I can't read them. Too tiny. The grave is... Oh, sorry.
Oh, were you trying to read on the gravestone?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wanna read the text?
No, it's okay.
Fine! The grave is in the most remote part of the graveyard and is separated from the other graves. It's the biggest grave in the graveyard. Look at all the pretty flowers.
Yeah.
I can't tell if this one right in the middle, like, right here. I don't think it's touching.
Nope.
I thought it would sparkle, but like right in the very center, this piece closest to us, like directly in the middle of the screen, I can't tell if that's a bunch of flowers or if it's a lantern.
It's a lantern.
It looks like it has either a bunch of moss on it or like a bunch of the actual amaryllis plant.
I can't really tell.
So, fun fact, I don't think you were here for this part of the game, but her father has a suit on because obviously we're visiting a grave, you should be respectful. She's wearing her school uniform because it is the nicest clothes she has.
Jeez.
Yeah, because Sagara's family is the head of this village. How do you read the kanji? It's Sagara ke no Okutsuki. It's the deepest place that the living can't go. I guess the departed saints live in this city. The place where the living can't go. It's called Ano yo Yomi or Shigan. It has some different names. What? Shigan? My, don't you know what Shigan means? Well, no. Listen here, you little shit. Then you don't know why we came here today, do you? I finished washing the grave. And then put the tamagushi, sacred tree of Shinto, in front of the grave instead of the incense sticks. We bowed to the grave twice, clapped our hands twice, then put the hands together and bowed again. Then Dad started explaining. Shigan is originally a term of Buddhism. It's a deep awareness world where is without agonies. It is said it's over the big river. Like, God, what do you call it? Sanzu? Is that what it's called?
I don't know, sorry.
The river Styx. I think it's the same thing as Sanzu.
Well, the river Styx is a similar concept, I believe, yes.
Okay. It's Buddhism, so we call it the Great Beyond, or Another World. This world that we live in is called Shigan, and is full of agonies and sadness. You know autumnal autumn equinox days called Higan, right? It is said that it's because the daytime and the nighttime become the same length and Higan and Shigan get closest. Ooh, that's scary.
Yeah.
So people visit their family graves to remember ancestors at Higan. It's a traditional custom in Japan. This world is Shigan. What's wrong? Dad looked into my face. My mind is obsessed with it. Mr. Tagata called the ceremony of going home from the shrine returning to Shigan. I knew it! Ha! He said today is a special day. He said that anything could happen today. The reason why I couldn't get out of the shrine was because that place was another world. Because another world got closest to our world today. The more I try to remember, the more the fog in my brain prevents me from remembering. No matter how hard I try, it's so obscure, like a smoke. I can't catch the memory. I was silent. Dad muttered, "Doichi." We were standing in front of the grave for a while. Yeah, his brother's dead.
I see.
And he doesn't look all that old. The next day, me and Dad left Yotsu village. What? We're leaving? This is a real-life picture of a bus.
Nice.
On the bus going down the hill, I talked to my dad. Say, Daddy. What? Well, I have something to talk with you later on. Something to talk with me? Thank you, English. Well, it's about my future. Oh, you're going to tell me about your future? Said Dad, stroking my head a little roughly. I'm glad. You always decided everything yourself and do stuff on your own, so I was feeling like you don't need me. Stop it. Don't make my hair messy. I also have something to tell you. What? About your mother.
Ooh.
Audible gasp. Your mother's name was Mayuko. Sorry, I had to check my list to see if the name was...
It sounds vaguely familiar.
My mom. Yes, we have lots of things to talk about. Yeah, when we get home. When we get home, I was going to tell him everything that I wasn't able to tell him. Don't hesitate. Okay, Imigo. I'll never hesitate again. Oh. Remembering Imigo and Mr. Tagada. Imigo cheered me up and Mr. Tagada was gentle. I smiled. We got a diary from 16 years ago, October 5th. I'm very interested. Oh, we already got an ending.
Yeah, that was the ending that we locked ourselves into.
Okay.
When you decided not to inquire about the mother.
Well, I'm gonna go die really fast. So we only spent 18 minutes. Don't worry about it. Don't
My god.
worry about it.
I mean, you're not gonna take a look at the thing in the archive?
Oh, no, I didn't want to do that.
Can't you skip it or get out of it?
Yeah. Hey, we can get to the archive from here. But I thought that ending said for somebody that forgot their name.
Yeah.
What? But it replaced it with ending 2. But what's this one? The way for a person who wasn't able to answer what was the most important thing for her. The way for a person who bravely tries to pursue the truth and replied 2 times to the that asked for help. So how far back do we have to go to get... Was that a brush and ink? All the way back there?
Yeah.
Shit, I'm not doing that. Let's go fuck up our name. I hope I die.
Yeah, I'm like looking through this stuff and like another thing is that apparently there's also choices in like chapter 4 that can also direct you directly to chapter 3.
Oh, guess we're not allowed to play anymore.